Are we set up? Are we set up? Are we rolling right now? Are we about to dive into episode 1 of Jungle Rules? Feels strange saying it for the first time, but here we are, First time for everything. I feel comfortable. I like the name. Me and my girl, we kind of just came up with it about an hour ago. And why do we want to call it Jungle Rules? Because there's no rules in the jungle, and there's no rules in this podcast. In fact, it's off script. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I like to talk. So here I am. Episode 1 of Jungle Rules. Like anything new, this first episode is definitely going to be a little bit janky. And by janky, I mean I have no producer. I'm going to have a producer, but today, don't have one. And as you can probably see on the video podcast, which is going to be uploaded on YouTube, I'm filming this in my bedroom. I have an office and a studio upstairs. My girl's using it because she's handling some business. So I figured, you know what? Show's got to keep going, right? We got to keep moving around here. We can't let things get in the way. Got to adapt to our every scenario that gets thrown our way. Your boy's got to adapt. I'm tired of shit. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to slur my words because I'm a human. And humans make mistakes. And I'm going to kick things off by being a piece of shit. I'm going to make an energy drink. 1 minute into the pod. And I don't care. And if you're someone that fucks with me, you won't care either. So yeah. Janky podcast. Day 1. Here we are. What else is janky about this pod? I don't have the correct headset. I'm using Apple earphones right now. Not even the nice new earpods. I'm using the OG plug-in joints. And I got it plugged into a Yeti. I don't know if this is a good mic to use. It's day 1, baby. We're going to make mistakes. And I'm using a crazy old laptop because my whole entire computer system's upstairs. And my camera sucks because this old laptop can't handle 4K. The camera can handle 4K, but this laptop can't handle 4K. So if you're watching the video pod, it's going to be a little blurry. It is what it is. It's the reality of the situation. If you do know me and you do know my girl, she is going to be on this podcast. She's going to be on a lot of episodes with me. Hopefully she's on almost every episode with me. But, she does get busy. I get busy. There's going to be days that she might even do the podcast without me. Which I'm dying to see that. I'm dying for you guys to see her personality behind the scenes because, when you're just looking at someone via, whatever it is, Instagram or Facebook or whatever, you don't get a sense of who they are. You're just looking at a picture. So you're creating your own story in your mind. So I can only imagine the stories that have been painted by simply looking at us. That's the point of this podcast, baby. We're all going to get to know each other. It's the jungle. And you guys are my tribes mates. I hope you guys enjoy this. Disrespectful, doesn't matter. But I'm looking forward to getting to know some of you guys, and I'm looking forward to building a tribe. What's the point of this podcast? Nothing really. Nothing serious in life. I mean, that's another reason why we call it the jungle. Because if you are in a jungle, let's think realistically. If you for some hypothetical reason got trapped in an airplane and someone threw you out of that airplane just with a parachute and some supplies to survive, and they dropped you in a jungle, nothing would matter. Nothing. Not Donald Trump or your fucking, nothing would matter. So here we are. And that's that. Cheers. If you're just listening, I'm drinking G Fuel. G Fuel Energy. It's an energy drink that is, and this is not a sponsor. It's not a sponsored post, even though we've been with G Fuel for a while now, via Instagram. But I like G Fuel, man. I like it. It's an energy drink that was catered to video gamers, and me and Jay, we're big gamers, man. That's what we do. In fact, if it wasn't for video games, there's a good chance that we probably wouldn't have even been dating right now, because it brought us together. If you are a gamer, talk to me about it. Dive in. You know what I mean? We're gonna stream. We're gonna stream. We might even go live with this podcast on Twitch and get some gaming in, because I love to just, dish out a digital ass whooping. Kind of want a game right now, but I'm here with you guys, so here's what it is. I'm hearing all types of shit coming from this microphone, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. I hope you can't. But we're gonna roll with the punches. We're live. We're off script. Is what it is. You might hear some dings. You might hear Sarabi. I got a cat walking around in here. Actually, I got two cats. I got Niku and Sarabi in here, and she's just been acting up, swiping, playing with plastic bags and shit. Cats, man. That's the reality of the situation. I know some of you guys can't see, what I got on right now, but I got on my American Apparel, and we are going to talk about this because they are my sponsors. I got American Apparel sweatpants on. I got American Apparel's hoodie on right now. I don't know the exact name, but they're comfortable as hell. I'm comfy. Episode 1, I'm feeling this. I might do a podcast like this every week, just lounging, comfy. I got the sniffles on day 1. Because nothing's perfect. You're going to get the sniffles every now and then. What's going on out in the world right now? What's going on right now? I don't really pay attention. I'm not one of those people that pays attention to like what's happening. Even though you're forced to see some shit every now and then, like you see like the Oscars just happened, so you're forced to see what's going on with that. This whole Jussie Smollett thing. I don't know if I'm even saying his name correctly, but man, what a fucked up situation that is. I'm the type of guy that's like, I don't believe the news. It's just news. It's just something that's being said by somebody. We put our trust into listening to just some guy. It's crazy, really, if you think about it. Like, just some guy can just say something, and because he works for MSN or TMZ or whatever the fuck, and there goes the cat right now. She's digging at her food. Not gonna stop her. Kitty's gonna do what Kitty's gonna do. But we put our trust into just these random people to let us know what's going on. But this Jussie Smollett thing is crazy. Like, if any of it's factual, it's out of control. The kid staged. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But if he did, a kid staged an attack on himself. It's fucking nuts. It's crazy to think about, but that's the world we live in. You know, that's the important stuff. She's just gonna crunch away. You know what I'm saying? She's been quiet for hours, sleeping. I started episode 1 and now she decides, you know what? I'm gonna crunch on some dry rations right now. Fuck up episode 1. Cats have no respect, man. Cats have no respect. You know, this past summer, my girl, she launched a non-profit organization rescuing cats that are on the list to be euthanized. And you know, aside from it being an incredible cause, and I commend her every single day for taking care of new babies, it is a crazy, crazy, you know, thing to see multiple cats every single day. And you meet these things and they have no respect. I'm looking at Sarabi right now. She's just, you know, you see the most disrespectful living thing. They don't care. Cats don't care. They don't care about your feelings. I got 2 cats that might care about your feelings, but I mean, for the most part, they don't give a shit. Cats are dope, man. Cats are dope. You don't gotta take them out. You know, you fill a fucking tray with some sand. They take a shit in it and they bury it. You come back a couple days later, scoop it up. Sayonara. You don't gotta take them out, nothing. Cats are dope. I don't understand people that don't like animals. You know, I love animals. But yeah, man. We're a little bit in. I'm just starting to wake up, you know? Just starting to wake up. Get the blood flowing, baby. The blood flowing. I feel good. You know, I feel like I look great. You know, 32 years old, man. I'm 32 years old. Sometimes I forget my age, you know? My girl will be talking to me, and I'm like, oh, no. I think I'm 29 sometimes. I don't want to accept that I'm 32, but I am. I don't dress like I'm 32. On a good day, you can catch me out, suited up, look a little bit my age, but what does dressing your age even mean? You know? I'm young. I'm young as shit. And now she's gonna growl at Niku. My cat, guys. This is when having a producer would be a great thing, because you know, I could be like, get this cat out of here right now. Remove this cat from this premises. Sarabi, quiet. I said to myself, you know, when I started doing this pod, I wasn't gonna cut anything out. But I think the first couple episodes I might cut some shit out, because you know, it can't go smooth all the way through when you're recording in a bedroom with cats. You know, might have to cut out some stupid shit, some growls. You know, but yeah, here I am. It's I'm up in Boston. I own a house 15 minutes north of Boston, and I gotta tell you guys, it is ridiculously windy today. Ridiculously windy today, and I drive a Jeep Wrangler, and the way that thing is shaped, it's just like a big box, and if the wind catches you, it fucking shakes the whole vehicle, you know, to the point that it looks like you're swerving and you're drinking and driving. But no, officer, it's just the wind. Okay? The truck is not aerodynamic. So if you catch a breeze, you're gonna swerve. Jeeps, man. Jeeps. I love cars. I love cars. You know? I've gone through a shit ton of different cars, from like Hondas and Mitsubishis and European cars, but I love my Jeep. I love Jeeps. My girl wants a Jeep now. She wants me to get her like a classic TJ. And you know what? I support that decision. Gonna find her a classic TJ. Because that would be dope as shit to see my little Latina driving around a little beefy TJ. You know? Major respect on that one. Happy about that. Yeah, man. So this is it, man. I'm inviting you guys into my mind. My mind is all over the place. I can talk about so much different shit. I'm a weird guy, man. I'm a weird dude, especially during the late hours. I mean, you might catch me in the pod in the morning, and I might be a little more like, cohesive. Don't exactly know what cohesive means, but I feel like it sounds like it goes with what I'm trying to say right now. Yeah, man. I'm tired. It's been a long week. I'm coming to like the final stages of renovating this house. Um, I just purchased a property in Atlanta. Gonna go down there and check things out. I really don't know if you guys can hear this bowl. This cat keeps going back to the bowl. Niku. Now it's Niku. And I won't do this in episode 2, guys. Promise you. I will remove thy kitties from the premises. It's distracting. It's hard to just talk into a camera with a cat crunching down on some kernels. It's nuts. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's crazy. And if you are a cat owner and you're trying to, focus and you hear some crunching, fucks things right up for me. I'm that kind of guy, like if you're trying to focus and you hear like a crinkle somewhere, I'm all messed up. I can't work in that type of environment. I can't hear crinkles and cracks, I don't know. I don't know if you got, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a freak of nature. Maybe I'm just like easily distracted, But that's that, Everyone's different. Everyone's different. I like to think that I'm super different, but that's cliche. Everyone thinks that they're super different, but I feel like I'm crazy different, on the sole fact that there's just so much of the same thing everywhere. Like every type of person, like sometimes I'll hit a red light and I'll look around and I'm like, everyone looks like they're into the same thing. Now I could just be people watching and judging, but it seems like everyone's into the same thing. You kind of tell by like just simply the way they dress, I don't know. I don't know. I saw this a couple of weeks ago. Now, I've been working with some brands on social media. I'm on Instagram. Your boy puts it down. But I've been working with some brands on Instagram, and one of them was Fashion Nova. So I kind of pay attention to fashion a little bit, right? So I see this, this whole like Kim Kardashian drama, in where she said like she put on a dress. She said Kanye made it for her, and then like a day later, Fashion Nova posted it and was like, we made the dress too, like try to make it seem like that there was some sort of like conspiracy going on. And this is how stupid people are. Let me restart this story, okay? Because my head's all over the place. I'm thinking about the story and I'm talking about it. Understand, episode 1, baby. It's not gonna be perfect. This girl puts a post up and says, this is a dress that Kanye made in fashion brands. Let me at least wear it once or something like that before you knock it off. And you make the knockoff version of it, whatever she said. And the very next day, Fashion Nova puts up a post and says, sorry, Kim, we just couldn't help ourselves. And it's the exact same dress. Now, this is how stupid people are, okay? What they don't know is that Kanye West owns part of Fashion Nova. Now, if you pay attention to anything aside from just TMZ or the other stupid outlets that are out there, you would know this, that they are doing business. Thousands of idiots jump on this like there's really some secret hidden agenda that Fashion Nova is doing, and everyone buys into it. It's brilliant. I wish I could come up with business deals like that, you know? Stage some shit. Just like say like, I don't know. Like what if me and my girl just fake a breakup for like, I don't know, man. The Kardashians, CBT can't be trusted. All right, I don't know. I don't know. Call me a conspiracy theorist. Can't be trusted. I'm like that guy that's on Joe Rogan all the time. What's that guy's name? Eddie Bravo. He can't be trusted. All right, this is the moment when I'm doing cuts because your boy is getting flabbergasted because he's hearing growls again and it's fucking me up. We're moving the cats now. All right, we're back. I only removed one because he's bothering the little one, and I don't want to hear her growl anymore. So I threw the big guy out there. Hopefully, he goes upstairs and starts messing with Jay because she sounds way too relaxed up there. I don't know what she's doing up in the office. I can't wait to move this whole thing into the office and I start doing some dual streams with my girl. And I hope we have Christian on there. You guys don't know? You need to check out my boy Christian Cruz. He's been with us since he was 19 years old. He's 24 now. Proud to say he's more than just a business companion. He's like family. So you guys check out Christian Cruz. That's the guy. He'll be on the podcast a lot. A real lot. Whether he likes it or not, I'm gonna tell him, get off of Fortnite, bitch ass game. How do people like that game? Fortnite. Calling out all the gamers. That game sucks ass. That's right, I said it. That game sucks ass. I'm gonna get all in the mic so you hear it. That game sucks ass. All right, it sucks as bad as Destiny sucked. All right, Destiny sucked. They tried to make another Halo, and you failed, Bungie. The game sucks. All right, I have nothing more to say about it other than it sucks. Hey man, you want to play some Destiny? No, the game sucks. I'll get raunchy with the face. Hey man, you want to play some Fortnite? Hey, no, the game sucks. You see the lip extension? Game sucks. All right? Sprinkle a little Donald Trump on it. Game sucks. Not gonna catch me in there. I come from a generation of real first-person shooters. Okay, I'm talking about that Nintendo 64. I'm talking about that GoldenEye 007. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that Perfect Dark. Some of you guys might not know about Perfect Dark 64. Some of you guys might not know about Duke Nukem. You know, Doom. Real first-person shooters that got, you know, the young bucks involved. And of course, Modern Warfare came out and changed the whole shit. You know? Sorry to skip past Halo, but Modern Warfare changed the game. And I think we're about to get another Modern Warfare. I really do. I really think we're about to get another Modern Warfare because, you know, Infinity Ward is the next studio in line to produce the next Call of Duty 2019, and they hired the same developer, and he's tweeting, and you can see him tweeting. He did, I want to say it was Modern Warfare 2. He was like one of the lead guys on that game, and they brought him on for this one. So there's a big chance, and you're hearing it first right here, guys, that Modern Warfare 4 could be on the way. And with Battle Royale, can you imagine that game? I'm turned on. Your boy's getting a chub. It's turned on. I'm gonna play that game all night. I'm gonna take a break, crush my girl's cheeks, and I'm gonna get back on the game, butt naked. Don't give a damn. Turned on. Things get weird, man. They get weird with me. I'm happy to be here. And I hope you're happy to be here with me. you know? I want to, let's talk about what we can do in the future with this pod, with my tribes mates. I want you guys involved. I want to bring on some guests. I can't wait for you to see the studio upstairs. We got a whole little couch set up. We got some lighting. It's looking good. Lighting, of course, by LIFX. I love LIFX. They got the best lighting. But yeah, man. Want to bring on some guests. Want to do some like I want to make the podcast unique. I want to add some different elements that you don't normally see on a typical podcast, and we're goofy as shit. This is a sort of serious, sometimes inspirational, but mostly comedic podcast. And I'm not even saying I'm funny. I think it's funny to talk shit about dumb shit like Fortnite, Game sucks. I get aggravated thinking about it. I start perspiring, like my armpits are getting sweaty. Can't believe that, like, especially you, Christian. Especially you. I can't believe you like that game. So disappointed. It is what it is. They were smart. I don't like the game because it makes no sense. Give me a game that makes sense. I don't care if a game is loopy. I don't care if it's like goofy as shit, I don't care. Overwatch is goofy. The game is so much fun. The game's amazing. And at least it has a backstory. You get a good backstory on the characters, everyone you're playing. You get killed by Soldier 76. You're like, I know where he came from. You get torn up by Junkrat. And you're like, yeah, I know where he came from. But what is Fortnite? What are these characters? Every time I look at the game, I'm like, I want to hang myself with wax dental floss. The game sucks. I don't understand. I don't understand what the characters are. I don't get it. I don't get what they're piloting in, and they're jumping out the floating bus, and they've got like they got some new, they're floating down on some new shit. I don't even know what to even describe because the game makes no sense to me. They lost me at the pink teddy bear suit. I don't know what's going on. And is it a superpower? Or is it, I don't understand the building mechanics. Is it a superpower? I'm turning this whole episode into video game critiquing right now. And I don't mean to do this to the rest of you, but I don't want to be shooting someone and they're in my crosshairs and a fucking wall appears. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You Trump? I don't get it, man. I don't understand. I don't get Fortnite sucks. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore. All right? I'm going to Kevin Hart the situation. All right? Just like well, at least for the rest of this podcast, I'll probably talk shit about Fortnite until it's dead. Game sucks. But I'm gonna Kevin Hart the situation right now. All right, and say that I'm just not gonna give it any more energy. It gets no more energy from me. Said what I needed to say. Take it how you want to take it, but gets no more energy from me. That's that. Energy, man. Energy is like the most important thing, I think. Good energy. How crucial is good energy? It defines like who you vibe with. I can't go out if I'm not getting good energy. I can't go out in a public environment. And I'm not saying like the people like bad energy doesn't mean like, oh, these are pieces of shit people that I don't want to be around. It's just like the energy that I don't mesh with, I mesh with like organic energy. And I don't mean this to be spiritual at all. It ain't spiritual. Like, could be energy to me means that, I don't want to classify energy. I'm not going to put energy in a box. Energy could mean anything, If I was a CEO to like 500 employees, and a chunk of the employees gave off bad energy, to me that means that they're they're not on the same passion level as the rest of everyone on the team. You need to go to human resources and check out that unemployment paperwork, because you're about to get canned. You get what I'm saying? Energy could be like you're in a relationship, and you're dishing out all the you're putting all your sexual energy into someone that's not putting it back into you, or that person's got some crazy sexual energy and you're not feeling their mental, so you're not feeling sexual. Energy could be anything, but good energy is like super important for me to step out of the house, at least, and like be in a social environment and have to like deal with people. I dealt with people for a very long time. I worked in nightclubs for 11 straight years. Took a little bit of time off, took a little bit of time, jumped back in a little bit, but 11 straight years of nightclubs. You meet all different types of people when you work in a nightclub, you know? You meet you meet some like hoes, some players. You meet like pro athletes, some sugar daddies and sugar babies, and you meet all everyone that's just down to sin. That's what you meet in the nightclub. And every now and then you meet someone who's trying to do some business, and they're out trying to network. But I don't care what you do. But if you're giving off good energy, I fuck with you. I don't care what you do. You could be any type of person. You could be a stripper, and I fuck with strippers. I think strippers are dope. At least me and my girl love strippers. And we're not like one of them funky relationships, you know? We're not those like funky relationships that get weird, if you know what I'm saying. But like strippers because they're kind of like straight up. They don't beat around the bush, you know what I mean? I trust a stripper way before I trust like a chick that says that like she's like some religious bookworm hanging out at Starbucks all day, but she's like slinging the vagina around to like 4 different guys at once, you know? Those girls exist. I trust a stripper all day over that chick. Stripper can come to this house and break bread with us any day over that girl. That girl needs to kick rocks. Get her out of here. Put her next to Fortnite. She sucks. You know what I mean? Good energy, baby. Good energy. Well, we're in a weird place that like good energy is like, it's fickle. It's like it's janky, like this first episode. It's like you don't know who to trust. We're in a weird place. Like dudes are weird now, bro. Dudes are strange. Like, excuse me. Dudes are like, I mean, guys, and like they wanna be my friend, but you don't know if they want to be your friend or if they're just like vibing with you because of what you do. And what I notice about that is like the people that don't do anything, and I mean that like career wise, like I mean like truly don't do anything. A lot of people have titles, but they don't do anything. Like, what do you do? The people that don't do anything are the ones that want to get the closest to you. You don't do nothing. But you have a title, and I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could get a little confusing, but we in the jungle, baby. Jungle rules. It's not supposed to make sense. You guys know what I'm saying. People that don't do anything. You ever meet someone that doesn't do anything, like, but they have a title? I'll give you a couple examples. You mean like a I kind of hammered down the chicks already. Let's take it to the guys. Like, you'll meet a dude and he'll be like, I'll say he's like, I don't even know, man. There's so much stupid bullshit out there. He'll say he owns like an app. He's starting an app or something, right? And then the more and more that person's around you, you realize they don't do anything though. Like they don't know anything about an app or like how it functions, or and then you try to figure out like, all right, what do you do in terms of this like business that you speak of? And they love the idea of what the business is, but they still don't do anything in the business. It's so weird, this place that we're in. It's the strangest thing. And people call themselves influencers, and that's the most fucked up thing ever. Don't ever call me an influencer. Ever. I don't care. I don't care how many it's almost like embarrassing now. I don't want to be called influencer. Influencer? Just do shit. And if it influences some people, cool. But like, if you don't do anything and you call yourself an influencer, that's fucking weird, because what are you influencing? What are you influencing? You know? Something to think about, man. I'm getting a little off the walls. That G Fuel's kicking in. Shout out to Mickey O'Mara, my guy. You know, my guys over at G Fuel, and yeah, man, I fuck with G Fuel. Influencer. I don't know, man. I fuck with people that do shit. You know, if you can identify what someone does and it makes sense, even if what you do is kind of crazy. I got a couple friends that like what they do isn't necessarily like socially accepted. Like I'll tell you, I have one friend who has like 500,000 followers on Instagram, and what he does is simply just like, you know, like he follows like the trends, but like how he does it is actually like a job. Like if you were to see it from behind the scenes, you'd be like, wow, he's doing something though. But then you have some other people that don't do anything, nothing. But they think that they have like the answers for things. But don't you need to have accolades first before you present ideas? I don't watch sports, but if I wanted to be an NBA coach, wouldn't you think I'd need to play some basketball first? I don't know. Strange, man. Strange. I don't watch any sports, but I do watch the UFC. I'm a fight fan. That's for damn sure. I'm excited to see Ben Askren, the funky one. He's coming to the UFC. I think he's fighting on March 3rd. That's exciting to see. That's a good card. Johnny Bones is fighting that one too. Johnny Bones Jones is fighting on that one. I'm definitely gonna be watching that fight. And they're building this huge like game complex right up the street from my house. Probably watch it there. And to my New England friends, I'm gonna let you guys know about this place and this is not sponsored at all. This is just, I drove by it today and I Googled that I seen this huge building I've never seen before being built up the street. I went to go pick up my meal prep, and right next to the place that cooks our food was this huge building, and we never knew what the building was gonna be, but they just put the sign up, and apparently it's gonna be like this big gaming complex, kind of like a Dave and Buster's. And I don't know if Dave and Buster's is like everywhere, but around here it's kind of dope. And I like to watch the fights, you know? I like to get my laser tag on. Maybe a little rock climbing. Maybe I want to smoke that ass on some skee ball, you know? Collect them tickets, come home with some prizes. And those prizes make no sense, but you know what? Your boy's coming home with some prizes. Competitive dude right here. I want to make this shit interactive. I just came up with something because my brain goes all over the place, but it'd be super dope being on like I guess Twitch doing this, right? Because this way I could see like a chat, and like you guys could talk to me and I could talk back. Because right now it's just me talking to the camera, and I'm cool with that. I'm a solo player. I can do this. Your boy likes to talk. My girl gets really annoyed with me talking. Sometimes I'll just talk to her just like this, just like I've done this entire. I don't even know how long I've been doing this right now, but you know, I can tell she doesn't want to hear 90%. She wants to do her thing, you know, unless I'm talking about like cats or some girl stuff. You know, she's a chick. She don't want to hear what I have to say, which is typically some crazy shit. She's a chick. She's a chick. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm like a guy. You know, like guy shit. She doesn't want to hear about Ben Askren, the funky one. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to hear about Jeep Wranglers. She definitely wants to hear about video games. Something keeps getting in my eye. And I know you guys can see it on the video pod. Something keeps getting in my eye. Weird shit happens when you get to my age. You know? Body starts, you get these weird sores that you never felt before. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. 32 years old. Be 33 in June. Your boy's a Gemini. What's your signs, guys? I want to know your signs. Wherever I post this, I'm going to try to put this on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. But if you catch this pod somewhere, put your sign down. I don't know anything about that astrology shit. I think it's more scientific than it is like spiritual. I know some people try to put like some sort of spiritual twist on it, but I think it's just like if you were born in June and you know you had your infant stages during the summer, I think it makes you a kind of way so you can identify with other people that were born in June, because you were an infant when it was 90 degrees with everyone else that was born in June, unless you were born in Russia, which, if you're following me, probably weren't born in Russia. If I do have some Russian followers, fuck with you guys. You guys need to smile more. You take everything way too serious. You know? Maybe that's just a culture thing. I'm not cultured at all. Like I am the most diverse dude. I got a Caribbean mixed dad. Straight up Pacific and Caribbean oceans. And my mom is Southern and Northern European. All right? Your boy's mixed. No religion. No like basis of like traditional norm where people are like, you know, if they grow up a certain way, they're like, it's like if they grow up 100% Italian, they're like, they eat pasta all the time. Love pasta, you know? Got Southern European in me. Your boy likes pasta, but I didn't grow up with like that set foundation of, you know, that. I'm just a person. Racism never affected me. Nothing affected me. I'm just a guy, and my skin tone's right in the middle, you know. So unfazed. I see everything going on. I'm aware. My eyes are open. I see the madness, and I see the madness that my parents went through to be together when I was a baby, and even before that. You know, I hear the stories. It's tough out there. And I commend anybody that has gone through any type of hardship because of the way they were raised or where they came from. I was fortunate enough to not really have to see it or experience it a little bit, I guess. You know, people, I've run into some shitheads that have, you know, presumed that I was Spanish and called me some names and, you know, immediately spoke Spanish to me. Not Spanish, but I'm probably going to have Spanish kids because girl's Spanish. Like me my Latinas, you know? Like me some caramel cheeks. Your boy likes a tan on that ass. And And it wasn't always like that. It wasn't always like that. I've dated different types of women. You know, my first like 2 really long relationships was with a Caucasian woman. Caucasian women. And then I dated a Middle Eastern girl who had some extreme values. And then I dated my current girl, and I've never been more turned on by a physique in my life. And God forbid anything happens to our relationship, because I'd be fucked. I'd just be hunting Latinas all day, all right? Your boy will be reviving onionbooty.com. If you guys don't know what onionbooty.com was, you better get familiar with it, all right? Because your boy would be the new CEO. I don't know if that website still exists. Man, porno's funny. And it's funny because I always was looking at Latina porn as a kid growing up. It makes sense, I guess. It makes sense. Goddamn. My girl, you got me, baby. You got me. You know? Women. I don't know, man. I'm getting loopy. I'm getting crazy. And I want to close it up. I want to keep talking to you guys. The show must go on, right? I guess I could close it out by asking you guys some questions. I guess I could end this by asking you guys, what do you guys want to see from the upcoming episodes, you know? I'm going to try to do these. They're not going to be, everything is going to be all over the place for the first couple episodes until we get this shit in line, you know? We're going to hire a producer and have them on the show so that they can pull up, you know, things that are going on, some current events. We can talk about some stuff, get things a little more organized. We're gonna, you know, my girl's gonna be involved in the pod once we set up the studio. We do have to go down to Atlanta, but I'm thinking if we get some good laptops, we can make this podcast a mobile podcast and do it anywhere. So that won't be a worry. And yeah, I want some suggestions. Talk to us. Let us know what you want to see on upcoming episodes, because this isn't about me as much. It is about me. You know, your boy likes to talk. I want to get this shit off. It's therapeutic to me. I don't want to go see a therapist. I want to talk to the fucking generic, the internet. I want to post some shit out there and let you guys digest my mind, even if it makes no sense. But I do want your suggestions. I do want your help. I want to build a tribe. You know what I mean? Come to the jungle. Throw some paint in your face. We're in a tribe. Things are weird now. You know? Gotta hunt for your food. Gotta chop down some wood and make a spear. Alright? You see a wild boar? Throw that fucking spear. Boy gotta eat. You know what I mean? Building a tribe. Just how it goes. It's how it goes in the jungle. You know? Give us some ideas. And hopefully Jay will be on episode 2. She's been super busy right now getting everything in line, but I would love to have her in this pod with me. I'd love to have Christian in here with me as well, so he can talk that shit. He's a fucking Fortnite player, but you know what? We love him. You know? Not all the kids are gonna make the decisions that you want in life, you know? Goddamn kid wants to play Fortnite. Gotta love your kids even if they don't turn out how you'd want them to turn out. But that's that. That's that, guys. Send in those suggestions and follow wherever this is, you know, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere else you can get a podcast. I'm going to throw it on there as well. And definitely YouTube. Subscribe. If you want to see more, throw a thumbs up. Give us a like. I guess that's it, guys. I guess that's it. Episode 1 of Jungle Rules. Throw in those suggestions. Your boy's happy to be here, and I hope you're happy that we're here. I know you just see me, but there's more of us, I promise you. That's it for episode 1. This is Jungle Rules, and remember, it's no rules in the jungle. Peace.